Hello gamers and welcome back. I'm Rob, of course, or Warshack if you want to call me by my in-game name, and we hit rank 10, which means we can kind of troll around with some fun decks. I built this, again, Jade rogue deck, trying to make this work as much as possible. It's one of the decks that I really enjoy playing, but unfortunately it's just not one of the most powerful decks that we can play. So hopefully the deck changer will change on the side there. Lamau changed exactly what it was supposed to do. So now I don't have to put up the deck list because the technology is here. Alright, so we're playing against a Huntard. I don't really see a Vis being a thing we need. Swash is fine. Just looking for some of that sweet early game. Okay, Swash. Journey from Below may not be the best thing, but it could give us, it could lead us into like a 2 or 3 drop, or even like a taunt, like a Tarn. So that's not too bad. The Aya is going to be pretty useless this game, though. Yeah, it is what it is. I was actually going to think about oh, okay, never mind. I was going to say I thought about putting 2 Mistress of Pain in here, but I didn't notice it. It was below the hallucination. Well, your hero power becomes give a beast +2/+2. Well, let me tell you. Is this one of the most useless cards that we could have gotten from Hunter? I'm trying to think of a worse card, because we don't really have any beasts in our deck. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh man, this hurts me bad. Oh, we definitely need to kill the hyena. We don't have any secrets in this deck, so I don't really see like that's going to be doing anything. Blood Mage Fan of Knives could actually be pretty useful. So we either go Journey from Below, look for a 4-drop of this 2/2, or we go. That seems all right. Or we could go, nah, that's pretty much our only option. So a 4-drop, this has 3 attack too. So we could go with the South Sea Squid Face, we could go with the Fork, or we could go with the Infested Tarn. I'm gonna go with the Tarn just because it has Taunt. And then we're definitely going to Abyss this. Oh man, it's so bad that he was able to crawl around our turn 2 Totem Golem. Feels bad, man. That PTSD coming out real quick. Oh, he even runs the Hungry Crab. This looks like my list. I run double Hungry Crab, double Galaka Crawler. It is such a troll thing to do. So our best turn 5 that we could get is like a Fan of Knives, because then we go Blood Mage, Fan of Knives, and we actually stand a pretty good chance. We also don't run Sap in this deck, which is pretty bad against Hunter, because when they play Savannah Highmane, we have no like really good answer unless we have like a Vile or the Slayer in our hand, the Vile Spine Slayer, which we don't have. So he's gonna look for Divine Shield or +1/+1. Hopefully he gets neither of those. And 2 plants, that's kind of bad too. That was a good ping because it's gonna trade anyway. And now we want the pings to. Ooh, don't hit the creature. Oh yeah, because this would trigger after that. But this would, the Death Rattle of that card was out prior to the Death Rattle of that. So I don't know why the slime wouldn't pop out first. It's a good question. So we know this trade's here. And then we know we're Jade Shuriken, but I don't want to play the Thalamos, and we also want a Mistress and Hero Power down one of these to get it off the board. Or do we want to go with like Huntress and then just Jade Shuriken one of those, just because it's a 3/4 body? I think the 3/4 body is fine. We don't really need to heal like 100% yet with the Mistress. I'd rather put the body on the floor. Turn 5 is when the first Jade comes out. Feels bad, man. Okay, he's going for the trade. That's good. That's a pretty weak turn from him. I wonder if he trade. Oh, he didn't even trade. Why wouldn't he trade with the Hungering Crab to keep the 1/1 alive? Interesting. Alright, so we have the Blood Mage Fan of Knives for when we kill the Hyena. Hopefully he Hyenas this turn. And then we can actually deal with it with the Aya. Does that do anything? Is he going all face with this? Okay. So now we get Blood Mage value. That would have been good a little bit ago, but This mistress actually might keep us alive. This Dinomancy, though. This is just fucking useless, man. It looks super cool, though. So I guess that's a cool factor. Hereby give a beast. Does it have to be a beast on my... Oh, God. So we need another fan of knives here. Ow. Oh, he's just trading. Good, 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 good. Trade, trade, trade. Good trade, good trade, good trade, trade. So I guess first things first is we go Umbra into Huckster. Yeah, that didn't really do too much. We need this to die to heal us. So this happens. Then we kill off as many beasts as we can, right? That's just the goal here. Just to survive. I mean, he's down to top decking, so I mean, we're on like the 5-turn clock with the hero power. But we do, oh Jesus, that was the best top deck in his deck. Ooh, that's not bad though. So we actually could go with this, and then the triggers, and hits this, but we have to kill this, and then it pops 2 of those out, and these are just really big, annoying creatures. So let's kill off everything now. Okay, okay. We have no healing though. We need to draw into another Mistress of Mixtures here. We have to draw into another Mixtress or we died. Deadly Shot hit. Oh yes, now we get another random card. Is it good? Trigger another friendly Death Rattles minion so we can, oh my goodness gracious. Oh, the synergies. Oh yes. Yes. The heals. The heals. Oh my god, the comeback. Oh. Oh my god. The Umbra. The Umbra. OP. The Umbra is OP. Oh my god, what a game was that. Oh, the synergy started flying around. We played them and it triggered, and then we got the card that it played and it triggered that. Oh my goodness gracious. That is some fun in the sun right there. On our way to our deck guide with this deck already. Holy moly mackerel. I don't know what kind of mage this is, so I'm actually just going to hold back on both of those and just look for more minions. Minions. Minietos. Oh, that hunter game was so cool. Mana womb. Alright, so I guess we just start with Swash. Interesting card to get. So it's her, and then like the background's like an ogre. Interesting. Do we coin Mimic? Nah, we probably coin Collector. And then we can hero power, trade, and even play the Mistress too. Or the Journey. Journey into a 4-drop. That doesn't seem too bad. Yeah, Journey into 4-drop. After we attack with the Shaku though. Okay. I guess I said I'd go with the 4-drop. Just fits out the curve. So 4-drop into 5-drop probably will not be Shadowcastering the Squid Face though. I'd rather Shadowcaster like a Slayer or a Jade card. So 4 mana. Not a whole lot of options here. I mean, we could Mimic Pod, but this is just the strongest creature we have. And it's going to give this, when it dies, the +2 attack, so we'll actually be able to kill this 2/3 even if he Frostbolt pings this. The problem is our turn 5 is very not so good. I mean, if it was 6 mana that we go, Mistress and Vile Spine, right? Or just the Summoner. But unfortunately, we have got both our Slayers. And then Mimic Pod. I guess if Mimic Pod hits like a Swarmer, that's really good. I feel like this is more of like a value rogue more than anything. It's like N'Zoth value rogue with Jade package kind of just, you know, sprinkled in there. So he glyphed. What you gonna do? Dun, 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 dun. Another Shadowcaster. Holy shit. Ooh. So I trade this attack face re-hero power, or do I play Mistress? I think I re-hero power. Get max value. I like max value. I really like taking out as much value as we can. It just feels right. And Jade Shuriken is a good pick too. So now we get the value from this, and never fucking mind. Well, it was worth a shot, right? So Blood Mage would have been the best card here, but no Blood Mage. So the next best thing is to probably just go with the Slayer, right? We have another one in our hand, and we have 2 Shadowcasters, so seems okay. Because if we Shadowcast a Slayer for 1, Firelance Portal, rip. Oh, that's bad. Hopefully he trades, and then we can actually oh, but then it doesn't summon the Jade. Ooh. Oh, that's fine then. Alright, let's see if he kills this one. Hopefully he doesn't. I need to Shadowcaster one of these back. I need to keep at least one of them. I feel like it's gonna die though. Whew, it doesn't die. The value. The value. Yes. Yes. Let the value come true. Unfortunately, we're gonna get flame strike like a boss here, but it was cool. We just need to play Aya before we play the N'Zoth, and we're good to go. I wonder what we Shadowcaster next. What's a good Shadowcaster target? Umbra's pretty good. Blackpaw is pretty good. These Swarmers aren't bad. N'Zoth is obviously really good, but N'Zoth has to live a turn, which is the problem. He's not even worth playing yet. Oh gosh, the Straza. We might just be dead. We might just be dead. We could Shadowcaster another Slayer. At this point, it's kind of like, why the fuck not? But at the same time, we go backstab Shuriken. But that doesn't feel very good. I mean, backstab Shuriken, and then trade 6, and then we'd have to trade in a 3/4. Yeah, whatever. I don't think this is a good deck to go against. It could have been our hand though. We haven't drawn any of our like, I don't know. I guess we have drawn some of our early game stuff. I guess it's just the lack of healing, right? Because we can't stop the free, like, it's not a freeze mage, but it definitely has freeze mage tendencies with the Alexstrasza. Now he's just gonna Pyroblast face or Frostbolt, and then we're just dead next turn. Like, we can't really stop that unless we steal heals, and we haven't been able to really steal anything. I mean, this stops technically. And that, oh my god, he even got a 6/5 stealth, so I can't even interact with that. And I can't pop the block this turn. Yeah, I just lose. So how do I kill myself? I don't think there's, oh, here we go. I don't think we win against this particular control mage with this deck. Unless we hallucinogen like an ice block. I'm thinking about putting in that Jade Lotus card, but I don't know what I would take out, and it kind of doesn't really fit in with what I'm trying to do. If I were to add in Jade Lotus, I would take out the Hallucination. But that just ruins our combo pieces, right? It could just be a bad matchup. I have to do further testing. Another Hunter, so 2 Hunters and 1 Mage. Alright, so we keep... I like Thalamos, Shaku, and Backstab. Like, we don't really have a ton of early game besides, like, Mistress and Swash, or Jade. So I'm just gonna keep, you know, the Shaku, the Blood Mage, and the Backstab. Because we can go, like, Thalamos, Backstab, draws us a card, Shaku on 3. Ai is bad. She would have been good in the last matchup, but... We've had her twice in our opening hand against Hunters. Feels bad, man. Yeah, we would have had to go, in order for us to beat Mage, we have to go like save our Mistress, he Alex draws us, then we like Umbra, Mixtress, kill our own Mistress, and then we gain 8, and then it puts us back at 23, and then we'd have to do that again with like both to go back up to 30. That would be like the safest play. But that's granted that we have both Umbras, we have 2 Mistresses. It's not that not doable. Maybe. I'll have to think about that when we fight the matchup again, if I can draw those and then use it after he straws us. That is a way we beat him. So coin collector for sure. If we had auctioneer, I wouldn't coin the 3 drop, but because there's no auctioneer in this deck, because we don't need it, we're just gonna play the collector. I really want this deck to work. I just have to keep fine-tuning it. As you can tell, the deck has been modified so much. Like in comparison to our Jade one we made a little bit ago, I think like 2 weeks ago, we were running like the Cult Master package and relying on that to be able to draw us card. But this package, instead of drawing cards, we just replicate cards like Mimic Pod and Shadowcaster. So, you know, instead of worrying about drawing, we're just creating more of the same cards, and those cards have like immediate abilities, which is generate more creatures or destroy creatures, which is sometimes better than drawing, but sometimes also worse than drawing. So it all depends on the situation. I like how everybody made fun of Shaku. Every new rogue legendary, everybody's made fun of it, like talks so much shit about it, and then when it comes down to it, the cards actually get played in comparison to some of the other class legendaries that were hyped so much, and then they're dog poo. Like, for example, the Hunter legendary quest, and then Dinomancy. Everybody thought those cards were fucking broken, nothing's gonna stop them, meta breaking. Little did we know, didn't change a goddamn thing. These cards, however, if not dealt with, win you games on its own. This is its weakness right here, is the Eagle Horn Bow. So do we keep this guy stealth, wait for a trade into a creature, which I think is what we're gonna do. I don't really feel like him generating 1 card to die to a bow. That doesn't feel like the way of the warrior. So our best draw is either Jade Swarmer, a Mimic Pod, or a Swashbuckler, or a Journey from Below. All those are acceptable. Are you fucking serious, man? You're gonna rope out every turn. These are the kind of players, man. You always fight. You find one like once every 50 players, and they will rope every single turn in the hopes that you just concede because you don't want to wait that long. But because you do this, I will do my best to, you know, kind of beat you. Like, that's just so annoying. So how you guys doing? Doing all right? Doing all right? I was trying to think. I wanted to mention something in this video, but I can't seem to remember exactly what I was trying to bring up. Ah, yes, that's what it was. All right. So as we know, for those of you who are around back in the day, I'm thinking about turning the old INN channel into like a vlog kind of channel. Because it's kind of just sitting there, and it has still like 16K subs, right? Which is bigger than this channel. So I mean, it would be... Did I just get fucking flared? Wow. Those are the next level plays, man. That was next level. I think Cat Trick is pretty good. He just played Flare, so let's assume he doesn't have another one. But yeah, so I was gonna do something with that channel, right? I mean, I wouldn't upload to it every day, like maybe one video a week, and it would like recap my week, take out highlights, or like if I go on any trips, like I'm going to E3 and I want to do like, you know, like record my what I do there and like, you know, my meals, not my meals, but you know what I'm saying, like the cool stuff that I do in E3 or wherever I go. It'd just be cool to have that kind of stuff. So what do you guys think about that? So obviously I'd rename the channel and delete all the older videos and all that good stuff. It'd look like a brand new channel. That's just like double the work, right? Because then I'm working on INN and then streaming and then having this other YouTube channel to the side. But that channel would be mostly just for like, you know, filler, not filler content, but I don't know. The stuff that I want to record sometimes. So like once a week, video once a week, maybe twice a week if it's super exciting. But like I think like a weekly recap would be really cool. But that's just me. Let me know what you think. This hunter is pissing me the fuck off. Alright, so Blood Mage, Backstab, Undercity Huckster. That looks like the play. We also could have Blood Mage Fan of Knives, but it's fine. I have a feeling this guy's gonna play a spell this turn. Like Animal Companion. Or if he has Savannah Highmane, we get fucked. Oh. I'd have to say this is one of the longest hunter games I think I've ever played. That looks like a Savannah Highmane turn. Maybe he does nothing. Maybe he hero powers. Stranglethorn Tiger, eh? Okay. So what do we do? Do we Undercity Fan of Knives trade into this, or do we Aya and ignore the fact that he has a 3/3 staring down our face hole? I think Aya's fine. Ooh, this changes things. So we go like Undercity, Jade Shuriken hero power? Nah. This is what we do. Develop Aya the sooner or the later. Then we have both. We have a lot of cards. We can go like Undercity, Jade Shuriken, Fan, or we could go Undercity Slayer, or we could Jade Shuriken Slayer. We've got a lot of options this way. If we don't play the Aya now, it makes everything really awkward and weird. Finally, a spell gets cast. And I really wanted him to use face things on here because we outvalue him 10 out of 10, 100% of the time. He will eventually run out of resources. This deck won't, so I need to make sure he uses his damage to our face and nothing else. This is fine. I don't really care what he does with the like all this is just damage that's not going to my face, and he's never going to be able to outvalue me ever, not in a million years. He can count up all he wants. The outvaluing will never happen. So I don't want to take any more damage there. So we know this happens. And I feel like Jade Shuriken's good, because this kills this now. And then we can actually just Abyss this and keep this 4/2 alive, or we would trade and play Snake Trap. I kind of like just Abyssing this, keeping our 4/2 alive, and we go face. Like, what does Hunter have that's going to deal with this board? And even if he plays something that we would have normally Abyssed, we can still Snake Trap Slayer. So this is fun. Okay, he's making Fan of Knives look pretty good. Give it poisonous, I dare you. Nah, he's gonna give it the death rattle. 2 plants come out when it dies. So then we just trade and Fan of Knives. Oh, Divine Shield, okay. Okay. +3, okay. Okay. Do what you must. Oh. Oh, baby. Oh. Oh. That feels so righteous. Oh, God, that feels so good. Oh, yes. Yes, it's not like if we didn't have that play that we were in a bad spot. We were still in a fine spot, but that like solidified his defeat right there. That was like the ultimate moo Mr. Power Wagon. Like, what are you gonna do now? Like, we really don't have to do anything now. We just go face. We go face, 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 face. All right, so anything really we draw is good. Mimic Pod's fine. Well, apparently that card's dying. And we definitely go face. Now the question is, do we play this Mistress? That's gonna heal him, but it just adds more damage to the board. Nah, we don't play it. We save it. We don't want to give him an easy 4 health, especially when we have 2 Slayers in our hand and nothing else to play. This is a combo activator. So he trades and trades. We generate a card. A 3/4 is left, and then if he plays like another Hyena, then we just go Mistress, kill it, trade. And we're pushing 4/8. Puts him at 3. So if we draw into a Jade Shuriken, we're 1 off. Seems fine. We draw it as off, we instantly win. The only way he would win is if he gets like Animal Companion into Unleash the Hounds into Knife Juggler and everything happens to go face. Yeah, that's fine. Snake trap! Snaky snakes. Those sneaky little snakes. I think that solidifies. Oh my gosh. I think that even gives us lethal, right? Because if he doesn't kill any of these, yeah, how much damage is this? This is 4, 5, 6, 10, 11. That's just lethal. Should we BM? I'm gonna make sure it's lethal, right? Because we have 5, 6. Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure before we pretend like we actually win the game that we don't leave anything. He gets Unleash the Hound, he makes a bunch of trades. This Hyena has 18 attack and we lose. That would be very not so good. Alright, let's play one more. I like this deck a lot. I want to do more deck testings with this deck. This deck is fun and interactive. So 2 Hunters and 1 Mage. I want to play against something else. I want to try like against a Warrior. Or a Druid. I want to see how we do against a Warrior or Druid. Fuck, what the fuck's up with Hunters? What is this shit? Did somebody like post some mid-range Hunter list that everybody's circle jerking about? Obviously somebody played Hunter and it did well with it because normally Hunter is not this popular. That goes back. I like Shuriken. I also like Journey, but not in my opening hand. I guess just Shuriken's fine. Actually, maybe Journey was worth keeping because on turn 3 we can Journey Shuriken, but I would rather look for something else like Backstabs, Swashes, Mistresses, stuff like that. I don't understand how Fandral can be a 4-drop 3/5 and have his ability. Meanwhile, like Umbra is a 4-drop 3/4, and like, you know what I mean? Like it's not even. I don't want to say it's not even close, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like power creep or power reverse creep. Like Fandral should be a 4-drop 3/4. He shouldn't be a 3-drop 4/5. That's really good stats and a fucking crazy ass ability. Feels bad, man. We should have hero powered and killed one of those. This only does 3 and this does 2 and we can't combo anything. So I guess we just kill command this and then we're accepting the 6 and then hopefully we draw a 2-drop and then we Jade Shuriken, or he plays like, I don't know. Don't play the Crackling Razor Maul. Okay. Oh my gosh, do they have Crackling Razor Maul too? Oh my gosh. Well, this guy's got the nuts. Alright, so what do we need here? A Backstab would be good. Oh, really? Alright, Fan of Knives. Ugh. Well, GG.
Justice is mine.
I guess we have to Abyss this 3/2, right? I can't afford to take any more damage. Not without drawing into our mistresses. We're gonna have to Umbra the mistresses. So we can't play Umbra until that exact point. And next turn's like Blood Mage. We'd have to trade here. Shuriken, that card that comes out. Hopefully he has a dry turn. Yeah, Rat Pat's fine. It's not fine, but you know, could be a lot worse. Yeah, we're drawing like shit too. Did you notice it throws the amount of shurikens for how much damage the card does? Have you heard right there? It was like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. That was really cool. So I wonder if this does more, if this does like, let's say 1,000 damage, I wonder how long the animation of whoosh, 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 like how many shurikens it is. I'm gonna do that. All right, that's gonna be one of our highlight videos. I have to like somehow Malagos my board a bunch of times. Now, how would I get the like maximum spell power? I would need Velen, and I need to be going against a priest. So I need Malagos and then Velen, 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 Velen. Yeah, I think it's doable. Me trying to meme it up over here. What the fuck do we do now? I mean, we could Shadowcaster this and just go for the one draw like this, but we'd have to draw first. I know we not have to draw first, but like I would rather draw first than copy it and give up basically not doing anything else. But do we don't even have another, we don't have any ability to do anything anyway. Umbra doesn't make sense. Ugh, this feels so bad. Watch me draw a really good card. No, that's fine. I still think we lose, but if this is at 2, what does it matter? It doesn't really matter. So next turn we have Blood Mage Slayer. It's not going to be enough. We've already taken too much damage in the early game. Oh, yeah. That early game was too much. So we should have hero powered instead of playing the Undercity Huckster. I want to play one more. So when you played Alley Cat, we should have Undercity. Alright, when you Alley Cat, we should have hero powered. And saved Undercity. I liked Undercity though, because it has the potential to kill both of them, versus playing, you know, just the hero power, because we're basically putting no pressure on board. In the early game, field is everything against Hunter. When you have nothing, I mean, it just looks really bad. I'm gonna keep Journey from Below against this priest. Okay, do we Journey? We have coins, so maybe Journey is not worth it. No, because we're gonna coin this into there, so we look for a 4-drop, but I might as well wait. Because we're next turn we coin into Shaku, right? And then we kind of have like freelance turn. Because right now, if I were to use Journey, I wouldn't have a 1-drop for Shuriken. So now we can Journey and Shuriken get the combo. So I don't like using this right away, because we don't know what we need. Ideally, I would have gone for a 4-drop, which is what we're going to end up wanting. But in this situation, we might actually end up Jade Shuriken to make sure we kill this defender. Which is probably what's going to happen. So we're going to look for a 4-drop. I guess the Hoarder. And then we Jade Shuriken. We trade. We should have traded first to generate a card, because we could have gotten something that we would have used. Talking about Velen, you know, how fucking weird is that, guys? That we just talked about Shurikens and Velen, and then who is the random legendary Shaku gives us in our hand? A Velen. Coincidence? I think not. This game knows. This game is intuitive with my thoughts. It knows exactly what I want to do when I want to do it. So if Shaku attacks, he kills himself. If we Blood Mage, can't really do anything else. So I guess we Shaku first, because we can do nothing else. As much as I want to Shadow Word Pain this, I don't want to Shadow Word Pain this. Because if we Shadow Word Pain, we do still nothing else. If we play the Loot Hoarder, it dies to this tentacle. We need a turn 5 play, so... Ah, Panda Bitch for sure. Do we play this Mistress? Probably. We still get to heal for some. Plus, we're probably going to weapon a creature next turn to go down even lower. Oh, man. We got Aya. We got Panda Bitch for double N'Zoth value. He does nothing? He done did L nothing-o? We hold weapon. Polluted loot holder. This is what happens when you smoke that senpai kush. You turn into that shit. The senpai kush. Oh, that's unfortunate. Should have played around it. Kappa. What the hell? What trickery are you trying to pull on me, fam? Obviously he's playing the Silence Priest. Because Defender of Argus is only found at Silence Priest. So we know who we're combating right now. The double damage, so this does 2 damage, everybody. There's our ace in the hole, the 2 damage Fan of Knives. The 2 damage Fan of Knives. Well, he just used Shadow or Death, so it might be safe to play the Velen. Look at that, 8 damage. Look at this powerhouse right there. 2 mana, deal 8 damage, hello. We can even go Umbra, Thalamos, draw an extra card. Wow, 2 damage, Fan of Knives. Ooh, ah, yeah. What if we get a Holy Smite from Swashbuckler? Oh, 2 more damage. Ooh, feels good. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Found Lythal. Look at that. 4 damage. When we can play Blood Mage and it'll do 6 damage. Yes. Please don't kill Velen. Don't kill Velen. I need to see 6 shurikens. Wouldn't it be interesting that, like, then we notice a Mimic Pod hits the Jade Shuriken when we have Velen on the field, so we can see maximum shuriken value? Like, isn't that something? We get to see maximum shuriken value. Here it is. Coming at you live. Doesn't get any better than this. The Blood Mage into the maximum shuriken. Let me make sure it does 6. Oh, baby. It only still threw 3? Hello? Oh, man. The value. Alright, never mind. I honestly thought it would throw the number of shurikens that the damage was. So I was, how some would say, misinformed. Alrighty guys, well that's gonna wrap up this deck testing here. I thoroughly enjoyed this deck, and I think I will be rolling out the deck guide, not deck guide, but more deck testings, followed by, of course, the deck guide on it as soon as I can, once I feel like the list has been solidified. So as always, thanks for watching. Of course, I'm Robert Warshack, and happy whatever the hell day it is.